Hey guys, in this lecture I'm going to show you guys NumPy array indexing and selection. So if you're familiar with Python list indexing and selection, uh, NumPy array indexing and selection kind of works the same. It's kind of almost similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same to an extent. In this lecture, we're specifically going to look at one-dimensional arrays, and the next one I'm going to cover the multi-dimensional array indexing as well. So let's start. The first thing is import numpy as np as always, and now I'm going to define an array. Let's call it ar1, and we can do np.arrange. We looked at these methods in our previous lectures. If you don't know what this is, go watch those, and then that will help you out. Let's do that, and let's just say we need 10 element array. So let's print this out. As you can see, we have an array of 10 elements starting at 0, ending at 9. So yeah, if I have to access, for example, this guy here, which is 4, as you know, in Python, the indexing starts at 0. Okay, so this guy will have an index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I need that guy over there, which is, by the way, 4, I'm going to do R1, and I'm going to specify I need that guy, and there you have it. That's 4. I know it can be a bit confusing right now because my indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, which starts at 0, is kind of same as these numbers. So you know what, let's create a new array. AR2 equals, let's just call it np dot array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just look at this guy here. As you can see, this is the second array I just created using a list. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to access some of the elements from this guy. Let's imagine I need element which is at index 2. So indexing always starts at 0. So this will be index 0, index 1, and then index 2. So if I do index 2, it's going to give me 3. So that's correct, right? So this is for accessing single elements, but we can also access slices of the data, meaning we can access multiple elements from the array. Slicing meaning we can access a combination of 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, whatever. Just like multi-elements we can access. It's called slicing. So how can we slice in a single dimensional array? It's pretty similar, by the way. So for example, if you want to slice, it follows the convention start, stop, and step. So we're just going to keep that there. Just going to create a new array. So imagine I want all the elements after the first one and going up to 3. So I can specify my start, which is starting at the 0 index, right? And I want it till 3. So I'm going to do 3. So what's going to happen here is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So this is third index, but always remember the last index is never included in the result. So it stops just before that. Okay, so if you do 0, 3, it's going to give you this slice here, starting at 0, which is included, 1, 2, and third is not included, 3 is not included. Okay, so let's look at what we're going to get here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3. So we got index 0, index 1, and index 2. We never get the last index. We get an element before, right before that. So always remember that. So yeah, we were following this convention here. The start was 0, and the stop was 3, and the step size by default is always 1. You can play around with this if you want to. If you want just these guys here, 2, 3, 4, how can we do that? So 2, 3, 4 if you want. So 2 has an index of 1. This is index of 2. And this is index of 3. So we will have to specify that, you know what, start here and then go till index 4. But it's going to stop right before that, right, as I just mentioned moments ago. So 1 till 4. I think that should give us that. As you can see, we have 2, 3, 4. We have all these elements now in our slice. So that's nice, right? If you want to reverse something, if you want to reverse elements in a list, always remember you can do this guy here, : and then -1. That's how we reverse all the elements in the array. So our original array was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, so that's how you reverse it. Imagine if you want a step size of 2. So let's do array 2. And by the way, this thing means give me everything that's in there. Okay, so if I do a step size of 2, because I have start and stop, when you don't specify start and stop, that means it just means give me everything that's in the list. But if you just do step size of 1, you're gonna get your whole list back again. Okay, because step by default is always 1, but if you just copy this guy and you specify step size of 2, what's going to happen is it's going to take the first element, it's going to skip this guy and take this guy here, then skip again, take this guy. So let's just change this to step size of 2, and there you have it. 1, 3, 5 is skipping one element. Okay. Similarly, if you do step size of 3, let's see what's going to happen now. We can see it's going to take 1, it's going to skip 2, it's going to go to 4, and that's it. Can't go further, right? So there you have it, 1 and 4. So yeah, so always remember that. Okay, when you don't specify anything, when you just leave it like this, it's going to give you the whole list back, because start is not specified, stop is not specified. When it's nothing specified, it just takes the default, which is everything. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. This is how you index and select in one-dimensional arrays. We're gonna cover multi-dimensional arrays in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys.